Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody this morning? How do I sound? How do I look? How do you sound? How do you look? I'm in an NQ trade right now. I like to get an NQ trade early in the morning lately. As you can see, I'm sitting at about 2,000. We're about to hit take profit right here on this trading position, and then we're going to spin the wheel to start the day. So hopefully we could hit our TP1. Look at this, 2.37 Rs on this trading position. Hopefully we can do the same for you very soon. What did I do on this trading position? You can see we had a level of support get created right here earlier this morning. We had liquidity get taken out of the market right here, and then you can see price is now pushed up and rejecting off of my level a little bit. You can see right here, but I am expecting my first partial at this level right here, and then we're going to be pushing up. I hope everybody is ready to win some trades today. I am definitely winning some trades today. This is the last stream of the week, so we have to make it a good one, don't we? This is Nasdaq, as you can see in the top left. Yesterday, this was our NQ trade. Fantastic. This was a trade that we had on stream. Obviously, I'll be waiting for the range this morning, guys. We should have some trades soon, although there is a little news. You can see we had our trend line right here. Trend line break and retest. Waited for a little momentum, a little break of structure right here. Entered the trade, shot all the way up. Now, I did leave some profit on the table. You can see we went all the way up here, but I was obviously very happy with this. It was very good risk reward ratio on that trade. Now, we also had this Euro US dollar trade yesterday. Okay, so the first Euro US dollar trade I had was like this. Okay, something like this. It was basically an immediate one. It was like that, and then we went to break even. So a very quick scalp that we won here. And then obviously you could see this second position was a position that I gave to the stream. I did not get into this trade myself. You could see I did not trigger my trading position right here, but a lot of people from the stream got into this trade right here, had a really good risk reward ratio. And why did I think that was going to happen? I thought that was going to happen because of our orb, right? Let's take a look at the historical data. You can see I kept saying I believe price is going to stay within the range here. I don't know who keeps messing with my stuff. I want a thicker arrow that you can see. And so we're within the range. I thought we were going to stay within the range, and that's exactly what happened there. Currently at 2,200 in my open trading position. Let's go take a look at that one. See if we can get a partial here. And then we're going to start talking about trades today. So here we are, close to our profit already, having a good start to the day. We always want to have a good start to the day, and we are pushing at about 900 viewers right now. Let's see if we can get that over 1,000, and that is the partial. Let's take a partial on this NQ trading position right there. So up 1,200 to start the day, and now we're gonna let this ride. We're on stream. We always like to let it ride. Where the hell are we gonna let this ride to? Well, let's take a look at the higher time frame and see where can we take this trade. Let's take it all the way up here and take a look over there. Maybe something like that. I think something like that. Back to our M5 time frame. What does that look like? That seems like something we could hit today on Wednesday. Be a little bit of news today, but look, we are TP1 right here, which means we have to go to the wheel of Pat. Well, first, let's obviously hit that cash register. You got to hit that cash register for winning the trade. A little money on the screen right there. W's in the chat, W's in the chat. And then we are going to the wheel of Pat. Let's see if we can get a winner. We had 2 zeros on here. You know, I had another 0 like this, but we kept hitting the 0. Everyone was getting pissed off. So we took a 0 off. Let's go for some winners. No 0, no 0, no 0. Ooh, that was close. Okay, 1 winner to start the day. We will have more winners throughout the day. Let's give this one to Homesteading Tales. You are the winner, Homesteading Tales. In order to claim your prize, Homesteading Tales, you're going to want to follow me on Instagram. So come over here, give me a follow on Instagram. Hold on a second. Come over here, give me a follow on Instagram at FX Trade with Pat. Got a lot of information here. I do raffles here as well. And if you are a raffle winner, make sure to message me with proof of who you are. So homesteading tails, send me a message after the stream. I'll get back to you. Now, let's jump right back into our trade right here on NQ and see if we could continue pushing up to our potential TP2 right here. And honestly, we may even take this a little bit further here. Let's see exactly what we're looking at. Yeah, that is a pretty good take profit level, so let's leave that there for now. But we are pushing up quite aggressively here today, so we might hit that soon, and if we hit that soon, well, that's fine. I guess we could go into some other trades. Now, I do have some open VIP trades we could take a look at as well. I have a trade right here. We could show this one on the H4 time frame. This is an open trade that I have right now on GBP Swiss franc. This is a VIP trade. You could see very big green candles here looking really nice. And so I'll be watching this one throughout the day. I also have this VIP trade as well. And this one is also break even. So we have a break even set on both of these. We have already hit take profit 1 on both of these. And we are just looking for take profit 2 on VIP trades. So making it happen. Making it happen. And if you are wondering about VIP, here is the latest VIP trading results right here. You can see last month we did 12.11% in the VIP FX room. We did 3% in the gold room. So fantastic months in VIP. If you want to join, the link to that is in the video description. Now, we are looking for trades today, and that's free. I won't be charging for anything in the stream today. We are getting ready for our trading model. Okay, let's jump in here, turn that historical data off. I think we looked in the past enough. Now it's time for us to get into the future. Although some people keep asking about my house, so look, I do have some stuff about the mansion right here to show you. If you want to take a quick gander, we do have some pictures of the mansion, what it's going to look like. I don't know why these are so small. Let's zoom in here a little bit, and you can see exactly what we are going to get ourselves into this mansion. And I will be filming from this mansion and live streaming from this mansion next year, starting in February. I hope that is when we're supposed to get into this house. Fantastic. Everyone keeps asking about it. I thought I would show it to you. So this is where we will be doing our streaming. This is going to be a lot of fun, and obviously we have the interior design as well. You can see right here. Let's zoom in a little bit for you there. And obviously we're going to get into some trades as we always do. This is the front hallway. Really, really fantastic. Look at the kitchen. Gorgeous. I'll stream from every damn room so you can see every room. This is my office right here. This is what it's going to look like. Obviously, I'll have a bunch of cameras and lighting and everything. And I am actually getting some more lights ready. So if you check right here, arriving today is a new Elgato Cam Link and another tripod and another HDMI cable. So I'm going to set up a second camera angle that we can go to. All right. So we'll have a couple angles for the stream. We'll have a little bit more fun like that. Let me pull this profit here onto your screen. Perfect. Very, very nice. Over 1,000 people in here today looking for some trade opportunities. We are waiting for what? We are waiting for our range. Look at this right here. We have the start of our range, right? So what are we going to be looking for today? We are going to be looking for breakouts of our range either side. We just need 5 more minutes for that range to close. So let's go ahead and talk about our trading strategy while we can. So this is the trading model that we'll be using today and that we use most days on the stream because it gives us trade opportunities and it lets us use discretion. So first thing we're looking at right here is our 9:30 a.m. candle. This is the New York Stock Exchange Open, and we want to look at this for 15 minutes. So we're looking at the 15-minute candle. At 9:45, that candle is done just like that, and it created a candle high, which is the range high, and the candle low, which is the range low. So now we have our range. We go over here, look, on the M5 time frame, we have our top of our range, we have the bottom of our range. Look, price is containing within there right now, but then we come over here, we finally get a candle break and close above the range. It's in the trend direction right here. Price is pushing up, so now we're thinking, all right, we can buy. But where do we buy? Well, that's where we use our discretion. So we have the closed candle entry, the retest entry, the fair value gap entry, a range midline entry, a demand zone entry. There's so many entries you could use. Yesterday we used a trend line entry, actually. So we had the trend line, and then we had price respecting the trend line, and so we entered there on the pullback. So that worked very, very well, and we won that trade. Here we have the end of the model. You can see we enter the trade. Let's say we chose a fair value gap. We put our stop loss below our range, take profit very, very close, get that quick take profit, set break even, and then let the rest ride for take profit 2, so we could get some good RR. Yes, Ahmed, there is Canadian news in 3 minutes, so we will be careful, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at the calendar right here. Show you exactly what we are looking at today. So we do have the Bank of Canada rate statement. I live in Canada, so that is important to me, although not that important to me because I don't actually have a mortgage. So they're going to be deciding if the rate is going to go down or not. I'm not sure if we are expecting a rate cut or not. Either way, this is something I will be monitoring in my own personal life. I don't know how much effect it's going to have on our trading today, but let's get back into the charts here. Take a look at how we are doing. Currently, we are already at TP1, so let's mark up our TP1. It was, I don't know, it was somewhere around here, somewhere around there, or was it around here? I don't know. I think TP1 was somewhere around there. Very nice. Let's mark that up on our charts so we know where we won. And then we are looking for our TP2 on this trading position about here right now. And then we can spin the wheel of Pat and get some more raffle winners. I hope everybody is doing great this morning. I was just talking about how I'm going to get another camera angle. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put that camera, but I have the camera, so I might as well use it, have a couple of angles, you know, just provide a little bit more of, you know, coming into my life, come into my life. And it's, it's a great week here. This is going to be the last stream. And then my brother actually comes. I haven't seen him in 5 years. My older brother, he comes from British Columbia, and he's going to be here with us for an entire week. So I will be streaming next week. But I'll be spending a lot of time with my brother and with my family, and I'm really excited about that. He's 3 years older than me. Prinz, yes, I have a German background, about 50% German. Yes. Yes. So, what are we doing right now? Well, we're looking at this, and we're looking at orb. But we're going to be careful around news, right? We do have that US dollar, Canadian dollar news. So we're going to be a bit the Canadian news. So we're going to be careful around that. My brother is not a trader. Maybe I'll teach him how to trade while he's around. My brother likes to groom dogs. That's what he likes to do. All right. What are we looking at today, folks? Are there any pairs we are interested in? You can see here on EU, a little bit of resistance. A real supply level up there. Seem to be getting a reaction off of. Big fair value gap to fill right here on EU. Could potentially scalp that down a little bit. Let's get our EMA on the chart right here. Does seem like the EMA is starting to tell us that we're in an uptrend here, but let's see what type of opportunities that we have today. Are there any pairs you want me to take a look at? You guys want me to take a look at gold? So let's take a look at gold. We are getting a reaction here. Look, we've been in a bit of a range lately, okay? So short-term range right here. That's pretty much our short-term range that we've been dealing with today, okay? June 3rd and June 4th. Today's the June 4th. So what does that give us in terms of opportunities? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. But we have some time. We have our range set here. Maybe we play the range on this one. I think the main short that I'm looking at right now is AUD/USD. You guys want to take a look at AUD/USD with me? Got about 1,200 people in here, so that's awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for everyone to show up. Let's see if we could get some trades today. On AUD/USD, we have a potential short here, okay? So you can see we have our trend line set. We are at a level of resistance, right? Take a look at this level right here. This is our resistance level up there. So can we get a break out the bottom of our range right here? Can we get a break out the bottom of the range and also a break out the bottom of our trend line? Can we get that? And obviously a close, the candle close. We want the break and the close. We want it all, right? We want all those confluences stacking together. And then where will we enter the trade? I don't know. Hopefully we get like some big red candles coming down here, right? Create a level of supply on that candle. And then we have ourselves a trading opportunity this morning, right? We are looking for a candle to break outside of our range, as I explained earlier, right? And if you guys want to see the settings for my orb, these settings are right there. So you can take a look at those. And I'm going to continue looking at all of the pairs. Shout out to India Palav. Much love to you. Thank you for watching. We've got someone really wants me to take a gander at Bitcoin. I don't know why he's saying gander, but let's take a look at Bitcoin for him. This is what our Bitcoin chart looks like today. Had a huge push up, and we are now rangy a little bit, but there's always price movement on Bitcoin. You can always expect that. So on Bitcoin, we have our range high right here. We have our range low right here. We are below the EMA right now. I don't know if that matters that much on Bitcoin because you can see we are really trading in it. We don't seem to be respecting it. Maybe I should pull up a VWAP or something. Shout out to people keeping me involved with my NQ trade. I keep getting told that this is rising. Yeah, it's very possible that we could get our second take profit level on this trade right here, which would be awesome. You know, a great start to the day, and then we can maybe take some risks with some of the other trades because I'll be up a few $1,000s. So let's set up our TP2 here. And let's just continue to watch this trade. And I will obviously continue to look at all of your charts and give you analysis as we look for trades today. I also have potential longs on US dollar, Japanese yen, and EJ as well. So UJ and EJ, I have some potential longs. I'm going to take a look at those for you in a second. Just giving myself a little breather here. Of course, Shamir will be looking for new trades here this morning. We are only 20 minutes into the stream. And yes, this is not financial advice. If I'm taking a trade, I'm taking a trade. You do not have to take any of the trades that I take. All right? Be safe out there with your trading. Sometimes when I'm on stream, I take some crazy risks, although my record with the trades I've given on stream right now is 14 wins and 14 losses, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner. Now, there's a couple of pairs that I want to take a look at. That's US dollar, Japanese yen, and Euro Japanese yen. Just give me a minute and I'll get over to those charts. Just monitoring this little trade right here. It does seem like we have a level of minor resistance being created right here. So that is a level I'd like to see broken. We'd like to see that broken in the next few minutes, and then we could potentially push this trade all the way up to TP2, and that would be a risk reward ratio of 1 to 4.16. Yeah, the orb does work, but the thing is we're always stacking the orb, right? So we're always stacking confluences. What does that mean? That means not only are we just taking a trade off of the orb, we're looking for patterns, we're looking for the EMA, we're looking for supply, demand, support, resistance, fair value gaps. We're doing all of those things, and we'll be doing all of those things today. Good morning, Sarah Khalifa. It's good to see you as always. Sarah always tells everybody to smash that like button. So if you like Sarah, please smash that like button. She's going to ask you to do so. There it is right there. I am also in Ontario and Kit. If we have enough people in Ontario in these streams, one day I'll do a live meetup for free. Okay, so I think news is starting to hit soon, and maybe that's what's happening to Nasdaq right here. Haven't broken out of the orb. We are filling the fair value gap right here. Okay, so you could see we're getting a FVG fill. So let's just mark that up. So this is our fair value gap. That's getting filled, and we could be getting a positive reaction from here. Okay, well, let's see, obviously, how that goes. And there's always a potential to join in with my trades. I can always add more to my positions, but I'm feeling pretty good right here. Yeah. Thanks, everyone, for hitting the like button. We have 1,300 people in here right now. This is the most people we've had in here this week, hoping to get up to 2,000. If I get to 2,000, there is the potential of me freestyle rapping, as always. I also want to create a cool introduction video. Maybe I'll make a rap song for that. We do have a new news, obviously, in a few minutes, so we won't be taking a trade yet, but I am taking a look at UJ. This is obviously one of the trades that I was thinking about taking this morning. You could see here we had the range high, we have our range low, and we do have a candle close above. So we generally would be potentially taking a trade right now from this midline already, with the price pulling back into this area. But we're going to be a bit more cautious right now. Why? Because we have news coming, so we just want to take a little bit of time. Patrick Mancini does not want me to rap, so I'm not going to rap. Everybody can be mad at Mancini if that's something you've been in stream waiting for. Suraj, I think what you should do is come up with your own trading plan, your own trading methodology, and your own strategy. I hope that when you watch my trading and my videos that you get ideas. You don't have to copy my entire concept, but I hope that you get ideas that you can take into your trading to come up with your own model, something that works for you, right? And I hope that the stream helps you with that, whether it's the trend lines, the orb, any of the things that I do. Everybody's mad now. They want me to rap. Well, we got to get 2,000 people in here and maybe I'll rap, okay? Let's see what we can do. Either way, I think I will create a nice little rap song and I'll put it as the introduction to the stream. I'm going to come up with something funny. Shout out to Money Time Kings, saying that I helped him become profitable. I love you for that. I hope that your trading strategy uses some of my concepts. So, you could see right here, we got a decent reaction, right? I told you, normally I would be entering on this midline right here, but we do have news, right? We got the close, we got the price come back to the midline, and we are pushing up. So that could have been an entry for us already this morning, but I am waiting for news to see what's going on with the news, okay? Don't worry, though, we will obviously be doing some more trades today. Let's go into NQ right here. This has come down a little bit, but you could see I drew our fair value gap, and we are getting a reaction to that FVG right now. Hopefully able to take profit 2 on this trade and spin the wheel of Pat and get more people into that VIP room. Let's jump into the VIP room right now since we were talking about the VIP room. And let's shoot all the way down right here. How are we doing? Had a nice USD Japanese yen win. And this morning, what did we have? We had a nice scalp for just 9 pips on USD Swiss franc, getting us 1%. Made a few thousand on that trading position myself in VIP. If you want to join VIP, click the link in the description. Come in the bot here, click plans, select whatever plan you want. But enough advertising, let's get back to the trades. How are we doing today? VPS is not required for the copier. I do not use a VPS for the copier. Lots of W's in the chat. I don't know what all these W's are for, but I love you. I love you. Oh, I guess W's for the VIP win. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and take a look at that VIP win. This is on a different trading account, but you can see right here that we have this VIP win this morning. It's a bit blurry. Come on, camera, pick it up, pick it up. There you go. So this is the VIP trade from this morning, the US dollar Swiss franc right here. So a fantastic VIP win, just 10 pips, but made me 2,875. So a fantastic win this morning in VIP. Nice to wake up to those sometimes. People think that you should get a wheel for that. Should you get a wheel for a VIP win? I don't know. Let's open up the wheel. If you want to win, if you want a wheel, we got to have 2 zeros. 2 zeros, but we'll give it a spin. All right, wheel it is. Wheel of Pat. We did win that VIP trade, and I did talk about it. So let's give this thing a spin and see if we have any winners. We already have 1 winner. Now we have 2 more winners, so that's 3 winners on the day. So let's go with Fact Sphere, and let's go with Quinn. You are our 2 winners, so we are now up to 3 winners. And while I've been doing this, you know, I have multiple monitors. I have monitors here, monitors there. Look, reacting to the FVG. And in all of my monitors, I'm looking at other trades while I'm spinning wheels and doing stupid things, having fun. So while I was looking at my other monitors, I was looking at other pairs and other trading opportunities, and I'm setting them up. We had a break on EG. Ooh, what's going on EG, huh? Do we have we won an EG trade earlier this week? We did. This is a nice little setup here, and you know, how do we want to trade it? Do we want to wait for the bottom of the range? I think so. Today, I think so. We want to probably wait for the bottom of the range. We do have the close above our trend line and the close above the range. So are we going to get a reaction to this level and push up? We do have a potential here. I think maybe we go for a bottom of the range entry on this trading position, but I'm going to wait. Don't worry, I don't have my limit set up yet. I'm going to take a little bit of time this morning. Already doing quite well if we go into the results. It's just been an awesome week here. You can see 1600, 5300, already up 1234 today. So we are back in business and we are looking for trading opportunities today, folks. Lots of W's in the chat. Much love to you. And 1,400 viewers here. We are pushing. Everyone knows, hey, it's Pat's last stream of the week, so he's definitely going to be winning today. So we are looking for some opportunities. Someone is calling me to look over at Australian dollar, US dollar right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at Australian dollar, US dollar right now. This is another trade that I was looking at. Yes, thank you for reminding me. You know, I look at so many damn pairs. It really helps to, holy moly. Let's go ahead and take a look over at NQ. I just was looking at my MetaTrader, and yeah, so the news is here, and it might blow my trade out here because I am break even on this trading position right now. So let's watch this one. Currently at about 400, 500, 600. News candles are crazy. So luckily I am at break even and I have already taken profit on this one. So this is going to be a bit wild. Let's watch this one together and see how this plays out. You know, news can go either way. Usually it goes both ways. So trading news is a bad idea because it goes both ways. So if you don't know what I mean, let me just pretend like I create a candle over here. So news goes like this, you know, and then there's huge spreads during the news as well. So even if the candle's here, let's say it's here, it may actually just knock you out because the spread's so wide during the news. So don't trade during the news. This is why we don't have an open trade during the news normally, but I already had TP1 on this position, right? So I already won this trade, so there's really no major risk. Obviously, I could get knocked out at break even with bad spread and lose a few $100, but it shouldn't come close to the 1,200 that I'm already at right now. So just seeing what type of reaction we get to the news. It looked like it was a negative reaction, but we are flipping bullish. And look, we did get a decent reaction right here to the moving average. So you can see maybe that level's being respected even during the news. And now we are pushing back up to about 1,000 in profit. And that's what I'm hoping to see. So hopefully that didn't kill my trade. It didn't kill my trade yet. Hopefully it doesn't kill my trade. But be careful of the news. Yes, don't trade the news, Wessel. This is why you're in here, so to hear me say things like this. Let's see the effect that news is having on some of the other pairs that we are monitoring right now. We had the EG. Let's see, that could have been an entry, right? Normally, I told you I would have entered at that midline right there on this one. Could have been an entry, but again, it's news, it's risky. The problem is here on a lot of our setups now is that we have really strange range breaks. We're going to try to ignore that. You could see Australian dollars going up now. We want to see the close below this level right here. And this hasn't blown the range too poorly. Like, we're still being contained in the range on Australian dollar, US dollar. So hoping for a candle to close beneath the trend line here today. Obviously, if you get a candle close out the top of the level, you could potentially wait for a pullback to the trend line to enter. That is what we did yesterday. And so we could definitely do that again today. The only issue is we are at a level of resistance right now. Okay, we're scalping, so it's fine. We could always trade to the top of the resistance, right? If that is the range that we're trading in today, and you could say, hey, that's the bottom of the range, then there is movement within this range for us to win a potential trade. So let's not rule that out. Obviously, we don't love trading from resistance because price is exhausted. You can see prices come all the way up here. Is it really going to continue? Possibly, right? Possibly. So these are just things that we consider when we're trading, and I hope that you consider these things as well. So we'll probably be waiting, I don't know, 10-15 minutes for this to clear out, and then we should have a trade opportunity, but it may come sooner. You never really know. My Nasdaq trade, very close to take profit too, when we were at this level right here. Now all the way down here. So the odds of this coming all the way back up are low. The odds of them hitting me out of my break even are quite high, sadly. But we're going to monitor this one as we monitor the trades. Let me just hop onto the higher time frame here, and let's hop into some of the VIP trades that I was monitoring and see the effect news has had on these. This is a trade that has already hit take profit, and we are at break even here. Let's see the effect it's having on my UJ trade. It's having a negative effect on my UJ trade, but again, I did hit break even on this position. I mean, I did hit my take profit one on this position in VIP as well. So no big deal, but I'm hoping that we could get take profit two on those trading positions moving forward. Let's come back to NQ and see what's happening here. Let's reset that chart. And yesterday's NQ trade, obviously a banger, fantastic trade. Today's NQ trade, not looking as good, very, very close to break even here. Hopefully the EMA holds, right? It does look like there's a potential for the price to hold at the EMA right there. Continue to push up, win our trade. Now we will be looking for more trades for you today. Just kind of been waiting for the news to relax, and then we can find a trading position for us to enter. Now we've had multiple breaks of our trend line right here on EG, looking for a potential trade setup at the EMA, right? Maybe EMA is respected here. maybe the bottom of the range is respected here. We do have EG win earlier, which was great. That was earlier this week. I don't know if can I find it? Yeah, this was an EG win that we had earlier. This was given on stream. Hey, Pat, why did you take this trade? Let's go ahead and take a look at the historical data. I was just knocked out of my NQ trade. So this was an EG trade we sent earlier this week. I sent this to you on stream. You could see we had the range high, the range low. Price broke and closed above. I waited for a retrace. I entered right here at this level right here because this was a level of demand. And then price went against me a little bit, respected my EMA, and then pushed all the way up off stream right here to an obvious level of resistance where I exited the trade. And if I held on to that trade, it would have been pretty much the same thing because you could see here that resistance was hit. So we want to trade on EG buying earlier. Maybe after all of this pullback right here, we can buy on EG again today, but we're going to need a pullback to our levels. So that's what we're waiting for right now. Something like this on our trend line, maybe something like this, maybe something like this. Not the best trend line, not the worst trend line, but let's see if we get an entry opportunity on EG this morning. This is a good setup, though. This is a setup that I like. We had a huge pullback. We've now come down, touched our higher time frame support level right here. We have now broken above the EMA right here. We do have big push up right here, creating a level of demand where the price is right now, but we're waiting for the price to come down a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't take off on us already. There's going to be a lot of people that already entered off of the first candle right here or entered off of the pullback, but the problem is we had news, and news could have killed our trade. So we're going to be patient on this one and see if we could get on EG. Now we have people calling. Yeah, NQ is crashing. Let's go take a look for Sarah Khalifa. Yes. Okay. Back at that level of support, though. That level of support, you know, this could we do a little bit of a liquidity grab right here? Potentially. Could this be liquidity grab? Let's see. In a minute, hopefully that candle closes inside of here, and then you have support being respected, and then maybe we could consider pulling this right back up again. But let's take a minute and see. A lot of people asking about EU right now, saying London low. Let's see. So let's take a look. He was talking sessions, high and low. So let's put that on the chart for us to analyze as well. So on EU, we've had a breakaway. You could see breakaway candle right here during the news. So definitely a lot of support at that level right there. I wouldn't mind trading this back up. You know, maybe you pull back to this level, the pull back to the breakaway. I did a video on that recently, how when you get a breakaway candle like this, that there's a lot of orders in there, and that just tells you that if the price comes back down to this level, it could pick up some of these orders and actually shoot right back up quickly. It's kind of a level of demand. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold. Yeah, gold is at a level of resistance now, but it is taking off outside of our range, as you can see right there. Very, very nice. Let's turn this off right now. Let's take a closer look at what is happening now. Some people would have entered on this close, but that is a tough entry because you've already had such a huge move right here. So what we've created is we've created a very, very strong level of demand on this red candle right here. So that is a strong demand zone. Can we come back to that demand zone? I don't know, but if we did, that is a nice setup right there. definitely something worth considering. We have an Australian dollar, Canadian dollar short, but that's an exotic, so I don't know if I want to take that. You can see right here, potential for short if we get the break here, but I don't love that because again, it's exotic. We need better spreads. NQ is now going back up, so it is reacting to that level, like I said. Right, I said, oh, we might get liquidity right here below this obvious support, knock people out of the trades, and then continue to push up. So that could have been a decent entry already for us. We didn't take it. The limit order that I have set up right now is on EG. So the limit order I have set up right now is on EG. I'm looking for the price to pull back on EG and get into a buy from this level right here. Ooh wee. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. Should be on stream for a couple hours today. We got 1,400 people in there. We got someone wants me to take a look at GJ. Let's take a look at GJ. And you know, I may even take a trade from the chat. We haven't had a chat trade this week. Is Steven Webb in the chat, right? Is it Webb? Where's Steven at? We might do a chat trade today. You know what that means? That means you say, hey Pat, I want you to buy here, I want you to sell here, and if I like it, I'll take it. So do we want to have a chat trade today? Let me know, chat, if you want to have a chat trade. Director's Gun definitely wants a chat trade. He's excited. Shout out to Director's Gun. Shout out to Paul of London, Ontario. Absolutely. Shout out to Sean Carter. People want to see a chat trade, so I'd like to see a chat trade too. Look, right now I am at we're what, about $7,000 this week, $8,000 this week, something like that. Yeah, about $8,000 on the week. So I can chat trade and risk $2,000. Why not? Why not? We're here. We're having fun. Let's do a chat trade today. So someone in the chat will obviously have to step up. Now, if you provide me with a trade and I win that trade, even if it's just a half an hour, you will get 1 free month of VIP. So that is what's up. A chat trade is where someone in the chat gives me a trade, I take that trade, and then they get a free month of VIP if I win that trade. So if someone wants me to buy on Bitcoin, the thing with the chat trade is I do want that chat trade to be kind of close to the strategy that we are using. Okay, let's take a look at Australian dollar, US dollar. Someone wants me to sell this right now because we are at that resistance level. And we are at a resistance level right there, but we did break out the top of our orb, right? We broke out the top of our orb and we closed, right? So that is not a confluence that we want right now. But do I expect this to come down? I do. I do. Definitely a consideration. A lot of people want me to buy on gold. Let's see if we can find a buy on gold. We can buy on gold, but where do you guys want me to buy on gold? Do we want to pull back to the range high? Do you want me to buy from here? Or do you want me to buy from demand? Demand is your A+. Top of the range, not as good. Some people want me to buy from the FVG. That is the FVG fill right there. That is a potential buy as well. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking, chat? I'm paying attention. I'm paying close attention. And I'm obviously looking at EG. I've been waiting for EG to pull back on my personal trading position right here. I do have a limit order set up on this trade right now. I don't want to see big red candles though. I'd like to kind of ease our way down here. Charts don't look like that, by the way. NQ is up again. Yeah, so that would have been a nice entry. It does look like we had liquidity get pulling from the market on that wick, and now we are getting a positive reaction coming back above our EMA. Decent trade. Definitely could have already hit a TP1 on that trade if we decided to take that here. It was a consideration, but we did not take that trade. I know some people in the chat take every damn trade, but that is up to you. Bitcoin. Want me to buy on Bitcoin? Well, yeah, Bitcoin, but I don't really have a play on this, right? I'm playing the orb, so let's get something somewhere close to the orb. Shout out to Drew, wants me to take a look at GBP CAD, but the problem is that's an exotic, and we have bad spreads on those, and we're scalping, so we're really looking for good spreads, everybody. We want good spreads, but this is a nice one, isn't it? What is the spread on GBP CAD? Let me take a look right now in my brokerage account. Where the hell is the GBP CAD? There it is. It's about 1.5 pips for me right now to get into this trade, which is not a good spread. That is not a good spread. But it is a good setup. That is a nice setup. Oh, the Canadian news is coming. I thought we already had the Canadian news. Let me go ahead and take a look. What are we talking about with news? What are we talking about with news? Let me see. Oh yeah, the Bank of Canada press conference is coming in about 10 minutes, so let's avoid that. Yeah, had a Nasdaq trade already that I won at TP1. Now I'm looking at something else. Okay, hold on a second. Let's take a look at the EG trade right here. All right, I'm gonna copy and paste that EG trade. He's given me a chat trade. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at that chat trade. Why? Because he gave me everything that he wanted me to do. He wanted me to sell on EJ, and he wanted me to enter at 163792. So he wants me to enter right about here. This is a chat trade. This is the entry that he wants. He wants me to short off of this level right here. This is a chat trade. Who gave me this chat trade, by the way? Vladut Gabriel Prede. All right, that's a handle, isn't it? That is definitely a handle. 1,400 people in here, eh? Awesome, guys, awesome. Let's get some likes going for me today. Let's get some likes in here. Let's get some likes on that chat trade. Working on a chat trade. The chat wants me to trade, and they want me to take their trade. So this is a setup that we are looking at from the chat right now. Okay, what's the chat trade? He's waiting for a pullback to this level right here. Let's take a look at that. That's where he wants me to enter the trade. $163,941. That's where he wants the stop loss, where it is. And 163643. That's where he wants me to take profit. So this is a potential chat trade. How do we feel about this? Do we feel good about this? Do we feel bad about this? Do you guys want me to take this one? We have it on the chart. I actually have the limit order set already. So this is good to go. I think we might take this chat trade from Vladut Gabriel Prede. I don't know either, John. But we've got to take some risks. We've got to have some fun. All right, so we had a candle close right here, and we're waiting for a pullback right here. And let me say chat trade from Vladut Gabriel Prede. If we win this trade, you get 1 free month of free VIP. Let's see if we get a pullback for you here, and let's go ahead and take a look at the trade I've been waiting for on EG. EG. Why am I taking a trade on EG? I know a lot of people, I hate EG, Pat. Stop taking trade. Because we won this trade on EG earlier in the week. Thank you, Pat. That was a nice trade. Thank you. Everyone said thank you, Pat. Some people said thank you, Pat Daddy. Thank you, Daddy Pat. Thank you, Daddy Pat. Okay? But you don't have to call me Daddy Pat, but you can if you'd like. You could do whatever you want. We are waiting on a setup right here on EG. Let's go take a look at EU for our most impatient Saivasudeva Pranith. All right. You're going to load. This was the breakaway setup. A breakaway setup. What is a breakaway setup? This is a breakaway setup. We also have a potential GU long I'm looking at on another monitor. You know, I'm always looking at other monitors. This was a trade that we were looking at as well here for potential sell out the bottom, but now price might be exhausted. So let's look at the GU long. This is something that I was looking at right here. This is a potential position as well. So got a midline entry right there. Could obviously enter even lower. You could enter on your EMA. EMA does protect us sometimes. Oh, I got hat head right now. I got hat head. Oh. US 30. People want me to sell on US 30. Okay, so let's look at the setups we're looking at right now. Looking at an EG long. We're looking at an EJ short. And we are looking at a GU long. So we have 3 potential opportunities for us right now. We are looking for trades. Someone said US 30. Pat, look at US 30. US 30. How about US 30? Now, US 30 is in an uptrend. Pretty aggressive uptrend right now. We broke out the bottom. And we are respecting, you know, so that generally tells us we want to go down. But we are respecting the EMA pretty aggressively right here. You know, I like to have all the confluences. I like to have the break below, the EMA above. You know, this one I feel like I would be looking more for a buy here than a sell. I do. I think I would be looking more for a buy. I like a buy more on this one just because, you know, came down here, seem to be respecting this level right here, now respecting the EMA. There's positive momentum. Maybe you just trade this thing right back to the top of the range, potentially. I don't like a sell on it. Let's go ahead and take a look at our gold chart. This is what we were looking at on gold. I know someone wanted a chat trade at the fair value gap right there. Say FE, FVG, there you go. Someone wanted a chat trade here. Not sure what I'm doing on this one. I think I'd rather have a deeper pullback to my demand. So, I think I'd be more interested getting into a position down here. Not sure where I'd even put an SL right now. Something like this would be all right on gold. Let's go ahead and take a look at our other opportunities right here. Have a GU long, EG long opportunity just waiting for a pullback here. I have my limit order set. I have an EG short, been waiting for a pullback here. This is a chat trade from Vladut Gabriel Prade. Vladut Gabriel Prade. We have an Australian dollar, US dollar. Someone wants to see us sell out of this area right here. We'd like to see, if we are going to sell, we'd like to see a break out the bottom of the range. Maybe price retest back on our level right here and then shoot is something more we'd be interested in. We could also wait for the price to come to this trend line for a potential trend line entry for back to the top. It is a scalp, so very possible that could happen. GU far away from our entry, but a pretty good entry right there at the range midline in this level of demand that we're analyzing right here. 1,300 people in here. Let's get some likes going. Let's just take a look at some of my VIP trades that I've been monitoring here. I've got a couple of swing trades open from my VIP trading room. I have already hit take profit, and I am break even on this trading position. You can see we have a nice 2.45 risk reward ratio if we hit take profit. On our UJ VIP trade, we are coming close to break even here after today's news, but we have already hit the take profit one on this trading position as well, and we are looking for 2.49 risk reward ratio, both VIP trading positions. And if you want to take a look at our VIP trading results, you could see last month was fantastic in the FX room, 12.11%, 3% in the gold room, and we are just continuing to have positive months. So want to join VIP, you could definitely join VIP. If you're wondering where I trade with the Fintura brokerage. And actually, I am doing a withdrawal of about $70,000 again this month from my Fintura brokerage. That is 6 months straight with a $70,000 withdrawal. So things are going very well in my trading, obviously, and I'm hoping things are going well with yours. Morning, Megan. How are you? How are you, beautiful? Right? Simps in the chat. Tell Megan she's beautiful, please. How do I know when a resistance or support is strong? Well, this one's pretty strong because you could see respected, and then it's strong because the push out of this area is aggressive push out of that area. Also, it's strong because it was respected here and had another aggressive push out of this area, and then again here and another aggressive push out of this area. So that's telling us that's a strong level of support, because history has shown that that area was used. That also could be used as a resistance, right? So right there, used as resistance, and then we had a pretty strong push back down right there, okay? So, but then obviously I'm looking at recent price action. So the recent price action is more important. This reaction is more important than this reaction, which is more important than this reaction. So I hope that helps you with support and resistance a little bit. Hopefully we have a little bit of support right here. You can see there is a little bit of support right here. So hopefully we have a little bit of support right there on this VIP trade. And I hope that you're in this VIP trade with me. If you're in the VIP trading room, you may have took this one, you may have taken this one. Both have already hit take profit one, and we are looking for trading opportunities today. So I do have, let's get onto the 5-minute time frame. What are we looking for here? What are we looking for here? Okay, on the 5-minute time frame here, we've been waiting for a pullback, and we just might get it on EG. We've had a good week on EG. Won a trade on EG earlier, waiting for a pullback, and we might get that pullback right on our EMA, right at the bottom of the range, right on our trend line. So this might be multiple confluences giving us an A+ trading position this morning. Obviously already had the break of the orb right there, telling us we're bullish, waiting for the pullback. This could be a really nice trading position for us this morning on EG. 1,300 people watching the stream right now. Shout out to all of you. Thanks so much for coming. Now, the chat trade of the day, because I've had such a good week again, let me go through the results here. You can see we're at about $8,000 in profit. So we're doing a chat trade right here. That means a member from our chat, Vladut Gabriel Prades, a beautiful, beautiful man, I believe. Sounds like a Venetian man. Stunning man, stunning. Only attractive people in the chat, obviously. So he gave us a trading opportunity, and we may take that trade. I have 3 limit orders set up, and the 3rd limit order that I have set up is this one on GU right now. So definitely have some trading opportunities for us today, and we're looking pretty good. Now I gotta stretch my legs. Thanks for the W's in the chat, Samir. Much love to you. Charles Stein wants me to take a look at EUR/USD. I want to stand up and stretch my legs, but I will look at you first. This was the breakaway entry right here. I do not have this trade set up. I think I have enough trade set up. I don't have this trade set up, although it is a consideration, something that we have to think about potentially doing, because it is that breakaway demand zone. I did a video on this. When you see here, there's no candle in this area right here. It is a demand zone. It's called a breakaway demand, although that demand could still be at the top of the range at the red candle, right? Because the demand is still off of this red candle right here. I'd be probably more interested at the top of that demand, the top of the range at Euro US dollar for a strong buy. Shout out to Stephen Webb. Stephen Webb was not here earlier. He was supposed to be here. I said, I want a chat trade from Stephen Webb, and Stephen wasn't here. And I looked stupid, Stephen. I looked really stupid. I said, Stephen, where are you? And I was begging, and you weren't here. And so I was very disappointed. But Stephen's here now. Missed out on his opportunity for the chat trade. We only have one chat trade for today, and that is EG. Frontman, I do not smoke, actually. I don't smoke at all. I am just old. And this is what old people look like. Frontman, thank you for the advice. This is just this is natural aging process. And I'm telling you, I look a lot younger for my age. I don't vape, I don't smoke, I don't drink. I live a very healthy lifestyle. Well, maybe I'll drink when my brother's in town coming this weekend, which is going to be awesome. Coming all the way from British Columbia, my older brother. Can't wait to see him. Thank you for the advice, Frontman, but I do not smoke. EG entry right now. Let's see. We are coming close to our EG entry. We're coming close to our EG entry. Very nice. And this is a bottom of the range, so hopefully we would be contained to the range. Potential TP1. There. I'd probably go even shorter than that. Let's pull out the fib. We have not been fibbing much, huh? We have not been fibbing much at all. So we can pull out our Fibonacci from the bottom of this move. I guess this is the move to the top of this move right here. We'll be looking for a 100% retracement to get into this trade. That is lowest risk as possible. Anything below 50% is a discount, obviously. Excuse me, I could be measuring from here to here as well. And at that point, again, we're still looking at a 100% retracement for this trading position as the candles slowly come down, which is good, you know. Let's not get these candles. You lose a trade when these big suckers come down, right? If this one turns into a huge red candle, we might be in trouble. Now, we are getting a little reaction to the zone that I've drawn right here. Hopefully, that isn't the entry. Hopefully we get a lower entry. This candle's going to close in about 30 seconds here. Woo-wee! Stop loss, kind of just eyeball it, Curtis. Just what I like, and I will change that. Oh, the wooden statue on my desk. Andrew, awesome, man. Thank you for asking. This has been with me for about 15 years. 15 years. I got this in South Korea when I was on vacation. This is a businessman, and it's supposed to be good luck for business. And ever since I got it, my business, my trading has been incredible, so it has stuck with me. Obviously, don't worship false idols, but this has been a really helpful tool for me. I love this thing so much. Krishna, never ask a man his age. I'm old. Benny, I believe it was from Jeju Island. Yes, absolutely. Krishna, I turned 40 this year. Soon. I love you too, Hassan. I love you. All right, Euro US dollar. Someone wants me to take a look at that. This was the EU setup that I was interested in right here, which is at the range high and the top of the demand zone. Okay, the breakaway demand zone. So let's map that up for you, just to let you know what I'm thinking about. Breakaway demand right there. that's something I was thinking about. But we have 3 limits set up. I have an EG I have an EG limit set up right now. I'm just waiting for price to come to my level right here. Let's just continue to pull this over. Our trend line right here is significantly lower now, so we're not going to have the trend line retest entry. You did get a trend line retest entry right here. That was decent. We're now waiting for a pullback. We're going to have the bottom of the range and an EMA entry. So that we still have multiple confluences, and we also have the confluence of the break out the top of our range, telling us that we are a bit bullish right now. And look, market structure is pretty good for us right now, right? Pretty good for us right now. So hopefully we get that 100% retracement right there. As for my stop loss, as for my take profits, I could be looking at my Fibonacci extension. You can see right here. Frequently, I'll use the Fibonacci extension like this. Ming, ming, ming. Give us some easy opportunities to exit the trade. Can exit the trade right there at 0.5. Let the rest run. Get ourselves a nice risk-reward ratio. That's what we'd be looking at right now. Whew, talking too much. Let me stretch my legs a little bit here while we wait for some of these trades to get to our level. EJ doesn't look like it will. GU also struggling to get back there. Have 3 limit orders. The closest limit order right now is right here on EG, waiting for that right there. Hopefully this doesn't run away on us. Hopefully we could get a little bit more of a retracement back to that 100%. Let me stretch my legs here. Frontman, I appreciate all the health advice today. I do go to the gym about 4 to 5 times a week. Just having trouble putting on some bulk right now. But I'm at the gym. So I had a really bad back for many years. I was unable to work out, but now I seem to have fixed my back. I've been able to stream, I've been able to work harder, and I've been able to go to the gym about 4 to 5 times a week. And obviously I walk my beautiful dog Honey all the time as well. She gets about 4 walks a day from me. So let me stretch these legs here. Oh yeah. Oh, everyone's talking about gold. They want me to look at gold. Holy smokes. Gold took off. That did not come to our level of demand, did it? Yay, yay. Ay, 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 ay. I have some set lot sizes for this trading account, Billy. So depending on if it's indices or separate pairs, I just have like a lot size that I like to use. So that doesn't really help you. What you could do is just like use a lot size calculator, get like 1% or 2% a trade. I actually have a free tool. I did it in a video ages ago. I don't even know where the hell that is, but I did a video with a free tool that lets you like trade just by the percentage. I created that for everybody. Yeah, with gold never retraces, Steven. Yeah, then gold is probably one you want to enter on that breakout candle, you know. You get the breakout candle and you enter. Okay, let me stretch my legs for a second. Oh. I'm back. Best community ever. Best trading community ever. I love sitting here with you guys. You know, when I started doing this stream what was it, 3-4 weeks ago already now. I didn't really think I was going to do it longer than like a week. I thought, this would be a fun thing I do for a week or something. I don't really need to do this. Everybody knows that I'm worth tens of millions of dollars. Shh, very rich. But then I started to just like hanging out with you guys. So now I'm here doing it 3 times a week, and it's nice. It's a nice part of the workflow. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Ooh, thank you, Sean. Thank you about my legs. Yeah, I'm waiting to get into this trade still. This is an EG trading position. You can see my entry is circled there in red, and I'm waiting for a little bit of a pullback here. Don't have a lot of volume, so as this does push down, it's very possible that we get a nice push up. You know, hopefully this EMA holds for us. We wick in and we roll. We've had so many sniper entries. I've got a nice sniper entry trading video coming soon. Not this week, but next week. This week I'm going to have a long form video just kind of going through trading for beginners again. I love making trading videos for beginners, and I give obviously tidbits and strategies within that video that even an advanced user can use. So GBP CAD, yeah, but I'm not going to trade it because the spread sucks on it. Where is GBP CAD? Let's see what you want here. Let's see what you want. Okay, GBP CAD. Yeah, we would have missed this one already, right? I wanted to get in down here, but then I was looking at the spread, and I think I had a 1.5 pip spread, and if you're scalping, that sucks. Although this is 16, so that could have been done. That definitely could have been done. Look, this would have been my entry level, just because we had big candles coming down. So yeah, we would have won this trade. You don't like the EG trade? Let me see my EG spread. My EG spread right now is 6, so it's not even a pip. So we're good on that. I do all my trades in MetaTrader. A lot of the time I have my analyst doing it. Vapool in the background. Shout out to Vapool. I say, hey, so basically what I'll do is I'll draw this on the chart, and then I'll go, I think I want to do it, and then Vapool will put the limit order in for me, because you know these beautiful hands, no manual labor, right? I don't even plug in my own trades anymore. As I sit atop my throne. Haha, okay. I'm annoying myself now. All right, I'm waiting for a pullback here, hoping to get into a trade right now. We've been on stream for about an hour and 15 minutes, and I'll be on stream even longer, hopefully in a beautiful, beautiful trade here on EG. Waiting for a pullback. Just haven't been able to get a lot of momentum, a lot of volume here, a lot of small candles. Hopefully this all stops chopping up and we get some big candles as soon as we enter this position and make a little moolah. Thank you, Hassan, my loyal prince. I love everybody in the chat. I would not try and catch a sell on gold. All right, we might be getting into our trading position right here. This candle is quite bearish, and we are pushing down. So let's see how far this goes. We might trigger into our trading position any second right now, as we get a retest of the EMA and the bottom of the range. Trading to the top of the range will give us a take profit 1 on this trading position. So let's see. I am now into the trading position. Let's see if we can get a trade here. This would be, I believe, 3 call outs in a row on stream in profit if we get this one. So hopefully we get a nice reaction to the bottom of the zone. That's what I'm expecting to see here. Hopefully this red candle can somehow flip bullish. We've got about 4 minutes on this candle right here, down about $300, but that's okay. We're just getting into the position right now. That's mostly spread. That's not actually where we are. So let's see exactly what we can get on this trading position, and let's see what we can do. We'll be watching this one play out, and hopefully we respect this level. This is a pretty obvious level, so we may get a little bit of liquidity taken below this level, and then I expect a push up. So it is possible that we go into drawdown a little bit right here. Hopefully we don't, but it's possible we get drawdown right there for liquidity. I'm hoping more for a sniper entry. We've had so many sniper entries on stream, so hopefully we get some buyers coming into the market right now. Hopefully the big banks and hedge funds are all watching my trading stream right now, and let's get some we're in the trade. Let's get some likes in here right now. Well, that's why you got to trade with a good broker, and we are now at about $27 in profit. So now, yeah, there's some spread on this one right here for me as well. I think I should be at more than $27 in profit already, but that is where we are. We are getting the sniper entry reaction so far. You know, I don't want to count my eggs before they're hatched, but hopefully we could just kind of continue. You know, we have about 2.5 minutes on this candle. If we could get this candle to flip bullish as the entry, that would be fantastic. So this is a level right here that we're really looking at breaking. Let's hopefully we get a break of that level right there. So that is what we're looking at right now. We are into a live trade. This could be, you know, let's say minor resistance level right there. Can we get a break above that level? Can we get a break above the, you know, so the real big support level we have? I'm not sure, but we're going to watch this trade play out and see what we can do. Hopefully we could get our second EG trade of the week. Obviously we are looking for a reaction off of the EMA and out of our level of support right here. This is our support right there. It's a pretty strong looking support. So hopefully we get this trade going in our direction. If anyone's wondering why I did it. I don't think Bitcoin will go to zero. I think they're crazy. If Bitcoin did go to zero, that would be just a global financial collapse, complete global financial collapse. All right, so getting a decent reaction on this trade. Let's go ahead. I am watching this trade right now. Oh, sorry, GIF is on there. Thank you. Let me pull that off. Let's talk about this trade. Potential profit targets. Potential profit target here at 0.5. Might need to move that up. Might need to move that up a little bit because I want to get more profit. I want to get at least 500 on my partial, maybe $600 on a partial, maybe $400 on a partial too. Whatever. I want some sort of a partial on this one. And I'm hoping that we get this candle to close above that minor resistance that I have mapped out right here. You can see I've got that minor resistance. Make that in yellow just a bit easier to see. We want to see the candle close above that. That would be ideal as we push up and get closer to our break even. So really we're just fighting kind of the spread on this scalp so far. So not looking at a huge profit immediately, but we'll see. You know, the spread on this thing is about 5 or 6 right now, so it's a good number. Waiting for a reaction here on this trade, on this live position. Now obviously, just because I'm taking this trade doesn't mean you should take this trade. This is not financial advice. I am a trader. I am doing what I believe is best, and what I believe is best is not always what's best for you, but we are getting a decent push here. We are seeing a green candle, and you can see that minor resistance level, because we don't have a lot of volume, is actually holding a fair bit. So we are looking for a break of that level. If we could get a break of that minor resistance level right there, we're going to feel a lot better about this trading position. Now, why did I take this trading position? Let's do some analysis on the chart for you right now. So we had the top of the range right here. We had the bottom of the range right here. Price broke out the top of the range, telling us we were positive. We were trading above the EMA, telling us we were trading with the trend. We had a big push out of this level right here, clearly making a level of support and demand. So that is a level that we are interested in as well. So all of those are our confluences. We also had a break of our trend line right there, telling us that we are looking up. So we have all of those things. That doesn't mean that we're going to win the trading position. Just because you have a lot of confluences doesn't mean you're going to win every trading position, but that does make this a better trading position. This feels like an A setup for me. It still may not work out, but it feels like an A setup for me because we have so many confluences. We're trading with the trend. We're entering right at that EMA. We're entering right at that bottom range. So there's just a lot of reasons why I believe we can win this trade. We just need a little bit of volume in the markets to break through this minor resistance level right here, and then we're going to be feeling even better about this trading position, right? That's it. And also, we had the large level of support down here that we had the reaction from earlier. Okay, so all of those things are things that I was looking at on this trading position. That's why I believe it is a good trading position. You can see the market structure looks nice. Push up, come down, push up, come down, push up. Let's go, right? That's what we're hoping to see here today. As we start pushing, we just need to get a break of this minor resistance right here. About 1,300 people in here. Thanks for all the messages in the chat. Thanks for just hanging out with me every single day this week. We've just had just awesome people. Just the amount of people that have showed up has been incredible. Really exceeded all of my expectations. And let's just see if we can get another win live on stream here. This will be the third live stream win call out. Even if it's a partial profit, I don't mind. I just want to get into some profit here, break through this minor resistance level. There we go. Let's get the candle close. We got 2 minutes to candle close above that resistance level. You can see that minor resistance really is holding and giving us a hard time right now. Let's see what we can do here. Let's take this down a little bit, huh? Let's take a look at the candles just a little bit more. Make it a little bit easier for us all to see that minor resistance is still giving us a hard time. But right now, this is looking kind of, I don't want to jinx it. It's looking kind of like another one of my sniper entries. A lot of confluences, a lot of reasons to like this trade. Got about a minute here for us to close above this minor resistance. If we can close above this minor resistance, it all but locks in our take profit one. I do believe that we'd be able to push up pretty aggressively after that, get our take profit one. And yeah, just sitting at about 50 bucks, 100 bucks here. 300 bucks. Just having some problems getting through a little minor resistance. Got about 45 seconds left on this candle. With this candle, we really want to see this candle close above that minor resistance. I know I keep saying the exact same thing, but I'm trying to will it forward. Let's get some likes on here and let's see if we can will this forward. Where are the hedge funds? Where are the banks? They should be watching my stream and then buying right now so that we all win this trade. Or I win this trade, because you're not in this trade. You don't copy my trades at all. You're not here for financial advice. You're just here to watch me win money, right? Good, because this is not financial advice. And I will keep saying that and let you know over and over again. We did not beat our resistance level, sadly. We have to wait for the next candle to see if we could beat that resistance level. We are about at our break-even mark right now. We should be in profit, but there was a little bit of spread when we entered the trading position. But looking like a sniper entry, looking like our EMA is going to hold, or so I am hoping. But we really do need to break through this minor resistance and just get some volume in the market. Yeah, let's get some green candles here. That's more what I was hoping to see. Where are the hedge funds? I'm calling for you right now to push my trade to profit. That's what I want you to do, okay? Very, very nice. Very, very nice. At about 200 right now. At about 300 right now. At about 350 right now. At about 400 right now. Okay, let's see if we can get a nice big juicy green candle for everybody here. God, that minor resistance, I can't believe it's holding. It's such a pathetic resistance. Where are the hedge funds? Where are the banks? Get in. Get your ass in here. I know you want me to win this trade. There's a push. That's a push that we want to see right there. Come on now. So how is everybody doing? Yep, possible supply on UJ. But I'm focused on this EG trade right now, hoping to will this one to victory. Yes. Somebody looks like me. Come on now. Come on now. 500. I want this a little bit higher before I take my partial. I want this a little bit higher. I think I want to touch the top of the range. Let's see something, if we could get up to here, I think would be a TP1 opportunity. But let's see if we could get an explosive candle that we kind of maybe even catch a little bit higher. So I'm gonna wait just a little bit more. I'm getting a little bit selfish here. Okay, all right, I'm TP1 out at this level up here. So we have some W's in the chat right there. And now we are going to continue with this trade, but we are now going to continue at this trade from break even. All righty then. That's about $400 in my pocket right there. That is what we want to see. And now what we really want to see is the next level close, right? So we want to close above the minor resistance, and then we want to see a close above this level here, which is the range high. Can we get a close above the range high? Let's see right here, range high close. That is the next close that we are looking for right there. Hopefully we could get both of those off of this one candle. This candle's got about a minute and a half left. So sniper entry, obviously, as we do, you could see we just tapped into our entry level right there. And I told you this was an A setup for me. So I really felt confident that we were going to get the win on this one. And we did get the win on this one. Now we just have to hope that there is enough volume in the market to push through a couple of these resistance levels right here. And if we're able to do that, then I think we should be able to continue all the way up to our TP2. Of course, I'm going to spin the wheel, Mancini. Much love to you for reminding me. Just yapping here, talking. Let's take a look at the result. Let's refresh that from 1200 to now 1600 on the day with that win. Very, very nice. Let's go into the wheel of Pat and see if we have any winners today. We already have a bunch of winners. I think we have 3 winners or something like that already. And we're looking for more. Oh no. It's so sad when you don't win the wheel of Pat. It's so sad. And I love all of you so much, but no winners. You waited all this time. All of this time. Pat, what the hell is going on? Too bad. We'll do it next time. Alrighty. We got the close above the minor resistance. That is something that we are hoping for. We are now waiting for a close above our range. Can we get the close above our range on this next candle? If we can, I do believe we should have a lot of room to push up after that. And I'm not even sure where I'll take profit on this trading position. We've got a long way to go, but we definitely have some options for take profit too on this trade. About an hour and a half into the stream, Another win in the books, which is nice to see. Yeah, not a great risk-reward ratio, obviously, but we can still make that better if we can push the price up further, right? Obviously pulling back a little bit on this candle, but we can still make this happen, right? Let's just go ahead and take a look at the chart here and just walk you through the process. You want me to walk you through why I took this trade, why we won this trade? Actually, I should probably put a little check mark right there because we did win this trade already. We already tapped our take profit one perfectly. Shout out to Vipul who took that partial for me. I said, take the partial, and Vipul did. So shout out to Vipul. Everybody loves Vipul. Everybody loves Vipul. Synality, I don't really have a set partial percentage. I just kind of watch the candles and decide, you know. I'm okay with 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. Sometimes I'll take a partial at 1 even. But I just want to, on the stream, I want to let these go. Okay, someone keeps telling me that I look like somebody, and that guy better be handsome. All right, so I'm going to go on my phone right now, and I'm going to look at this guy. Let me see. A Welsh cricket player. This is who I look like. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do I look like this man? This is the type of important things that the chat brings, right? This is what the chat brings to the table. Do I look like this man? Maybe yes, maybe no. Synality, spin the wheel. You wish. Oh no. We might break even here. We might break even here. Damn it. All right, we hit our TP1 and we are out of this trade at break even. Do you know what that means? We need another trade. We need another trade. My lot size on that trade was quite high. I believe it was about 15 lots. Let's go ahead and see if we can find another trade. It's only 11 o'clock. We've been on for an hour and a half. I could leave right now, but I won't. Let's see if we can get another trade. Someone said AUD USD. Let's take a look. Actually, let's take a look at all of the setups that we had. We had EG. We won that one. EJ waiting for a pullback for our chat trade of the day. And we have GU. We were waiting for a pullback here. That never came. That never came. What did we have? We had push up, bull flag. A bit of a bull flag, eh? Anyone looking for a bull flag? Is Pat trading patterns all of a sudden? He might be. I don't care. Can I buy in UJ? I can't tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. I could tell you what I would do. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. We've had a pretty big push down. All right, we were talking bull flags. Look at this. Bear flag. Bear flag? Possibly down. Very possibly down. Now trading below our EMA rate here. I see no reason to buy right now. Hey, it's possible it comes back up, but there's nothing telling me based on analysis that it is. Chat trade of the day is getting close. Chat trade of the day. Oh, Synality, you've had enough spins of the wheel. Synality begging for a wheel. Begging for a wheel. All right, let's go to the wheel. It's the last day of the week. Now, hey, no, the Macaulay Culkin's a terrible one. I have heard that one. I don't like it. Give me like Justin Timberlake or something. Macaulay Culkin was like on heroin in his 20s. I don't do any heroin, and I'm much younger looking than he was. And this is what happens. 0 winners. You get 0 winners because you tell me I look like a heroin addict. That, you blame whoever in chat. You blame whoever in chat. Blame that guy in chat. Say, tell Pat he looks handsome. Tell me I look like Justin Timberlake or something. You're doing it to yourselves. That's what you're doing. You're doing it to yourselves. No VAR. I got that thing rigged. All right, someone wants me to sell GU. Let's take a look. Yeah, I don't see a sell yet. You need confluences. For me, I need confluences to take a trading position. I need multiple reasons. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold. Again, it's like I don't have a confluence on gold, right? I'm always looking at stacking confluences, right? I showed you on the EG trade why I took this trade. There was just 100 different confluences. Hey, look, we're coming down below now. That is why you set a break even, folks. We won this trade, and jeez, could have easily lost it. So it's a good thing we won this trade, but there was reasons that I took the trade. I had the support. I had the range close. I had the EMA. We did all of those things. Are we taking liquidity right now on EG? Are we taking liquidity? Should we trade back up on EG? I've been quite bullish on EG. I've done very, very well on EG this week. Do I consider another buy trade on EG? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Ooh, Zac Efron. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're schmoozing, all right. Now we're schmoozing. Okay, now they're telling me Justin Timberlake. All right, Andrew's probably insulting me here. Let's take a look at this one on my phone. Let's take a look at this one on my phone as we wait for a trade. Where are we waiting for a trade? Right here. We've been waiting for a trade from per day right there. Why don't we get Vapool? Vapool's sitting on his ass over there. Why don't you go find us a trade, Vapool, while I look and see if I look like someone named Kevin McKidd. Let's see. I can't even type. Yeah, a little bit on the ginger. I've been told I look like him. Do I look like this guy? I don't know. Really playing the look-alike game right now. This is the fun that we have in the chat. You know, one of my friends tells me I look like this guy. I don't see it very much. One of my friends always tells me, they call me Central P. Right here. I definitely don't look like I show speed. He is Mr. Funny for a reason, folks. All right, we asked Vapool, and Vapool has given us nothing. So, we don't have many trade opportunities right now. Let me go ahead and take a look at some of my open trades right now. This is an open trade that I have in VIP. I already hit take profit 1 on this trade. Very nice win there. And on UJ, I already hit take profit 1 on this one as well. Getting a bit close to my break even right here. Both of these are swing trades. This is the 4-hour time frame, and both of these are in the VIP trading room. If you want to join the VIP trading room, you're more than welcome to. You could see on my phone. How do I show my phone right here? Let me just pull this like this. And you could see these are my open positions from my VIP trading room right now. Very, very nice. And then we have these closed positions from my VIP trading room this morning. So you're welcome to join the VIP trading room if you like. If you take a look at the results right here, Actually, no, these are the things I'm buying to get a second camera on stream. So by the time we have our next stream next Monday, we will have 2 camera angles, and I'm going to work on making the stream look even better. In terms of VIP, this was my VIP performance last month: 12.11% in FX, 3.01% in gold. You are welcome to join the VIP trading room. Just click on the Telegram link in the video description. It's going to take you to a page like this in Telegram. Click on plans. You're going to see all of the plans right there. Once you join, you'll have access to the VIP room, which has 1,900 people in it, the gold room, which has 1,200 people in it. Had a nice gold win earlier this week. So these are options for you. If you want to join VIP, you're welcome to do so. Nice little ad. Please follow me on Instagram at FX Trade with Pat. I do raffles in there. I send some wonderful reels in there. So I want you in there. And while you're following me places, please give me a follow on Twitter. I only have 6,000 followers on here, and I want to get that to 10,000. So follow me on Twitter. And you know what? If you do follow me on Twitter, I'm going to pick a random commenter on Twitter later today, and I'm going to give them a week of free VIP. That's what's going on today. We're looking for trade opportunities today. Got into an EG trade earlier, won it, and now we are kind of sitting right here after taking liquidity below the EMA. Now, are we retesting that EMA and pushing down, or can we break through that and come back up? We got to clean this chart up. TP1, yes, we hit it. Break even, yes, we hit it. Results on the day: 1628. It's a good place to be. It's a good number to be. 1,100 people in chat. People don't think that we're going to get a trade, but I think there's a chance. I also might leave and just see you tomorrow. AUD/USD on a pullback here. But the problem is this is at a resistance right here. So do I really want to do this? Not really. You can see, look at the reaction we got off of this level earlier. We really pushed down, and that's exactly where we are right now. So doesn't look like we have anything. Oh, shout out to Honey. Honey just came to the couch. Can you see her? Yeah, there's my beautiful puppy, Honey. Everybody put some honey in the chat. And I think that's it, folks. I think that's it for today. We didn't get to 2 hours today, but we did get a nice win. We're 3-0, and I'll be back next week on Monday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to have 2 cameras. I appreciate every single one of you for coming by, and I love you so much. Goodbye.